LumTasker is not an ordinary chunk man who started in Lumbridge. He's undertaking chunk tasks randomly to progress. A final roller chunk task is added as a final possibility. Once rolled, LumTasker moves on to the next chunk, taking all uncompleted tasks with him. Every single task has been shown in these videos, so if you'd like to start at the beginning, please check out the playlist. We continue with 346 outstanding tasks, to which the roller chunk task is added as the final possibility. Let's roll to see which of these tasks we will undertake first. Task 407 is to obtain the defense cape trimmed. Fortunately, we don't have to complete this immediately. It's turned into an achievable objective of gaining a defense level. How we do that is left up to us. We choose by finding a mob that may tick off some other tasks. So let's down drain our sewers for some more zombie slaying. 40 zombies later and a level gained, but no other tasks completed. As we've been killing the same mobs, the remaining tasks are for rarer drops. After a quick forestry detour, which won't always be mentioned, but always shown due to the frequency of them, it's back to the sewers for more zombies, this time ticking off 2 tasks. Grabbing some oak logs before a fletching task. Back to the sewers to kill skeletons for 1 task. Touching grass. Back to Lumbridge and killing imps for the chef's hat. We're over twice rate now and still no sign. More forestry, but it's paying dividends, with levels in both hunter and woodcutting. Swamp caves for some big frogs. Master farmers, lots of seeds, but nothing new. 9 forestry tasks followed, but it wasn't all bad news. A genie event gave us a lamp, which we of course used on hunter, and gained a level. Gain a strength level, and again we venture down to the sewers for more zombies to level on. This task took almost an hour, the maximum time I allow for non-quest tasks, so there may not always be a ding soon. A farming task, and these are being done passively. Here's an extreme raking clip. And the tasks keep coming, with very few tasks ticked off. Forestry continues to be the main theme, but there are a smattering of kill tasks and level tasks. Time for some music as we work our way towards a big milestone. And with this set of forestry tasks, we have 500 objectives completed. It's a chance to look back at the progress so far. There have been 550 tasks completed. With some objectives ticking off multiple tasks, we are still averaging over 1 task per objective. We've only completed 2 out of the 18 level requirements, thieving and agility. Skills can suffer until more tasks are locked behind them. The initial tasks were heavily skewed towards combat, so the gathering and crafting lagged behind. The impling tasks have brought that up to speed though, with the increased frequency of wood cutting, but also smithing and fletching through the biz requirements. Only one of the current best in slot tasks have been completed, but 11 older ones were done before their objectives were overshadowed by better drops. We've completed most of the diary tasks, with the final one locked behind smithing. The only quest we are able to complete is still not rolled. We've only completed around a quarter of the mob's drop tables. Mobs can outstay their welcome due to low probability items, but that is the joy of the supreme rule set. We've completed 6 collection log goals, and several of these appear twice in the collection log, such as pets. Before we go back to the tasks, I'd like to revisit the initial goals of this format. I think we've succeeded in finding varied gameplay. A different task is only a roll or two away. The implings have pressed this goal more than I would have liked at present. Time will tell if there are more of these grinds as more chunks unlock. A quick wiki lookup leads to the correct objective if it's not obvious or immediately. Only the 99 giant frog has been too dangerous. Starting this format in a more ambitious chunk may skew this and may need to find a better way than dying to the beast to defer. I did not want chunk unlocks to become meaningless. The chunk rolls have usually come after a fair number of tasks have been completed. We've only had one lucky roll, and that has slowed progress in the next chunk with the number of tasks carried over. There is very little needed to think on, so there is no decision paralysis. With having very few choices though, comes limited flexibility. If you feel like gathering and roll a kill task, tough. This also leads to no AFK tasks. If a task is not rolled, it cannot be done, so extended AFK grinding is impossible, as you may roll a kill task. Some flexibility is fudged into the system by allowing pre-tasks. For example, cooking food for more difficult mobs, mining for smithing, etc. Otherwise, the randomness of the task would lead to failure. As we go forward, we will see if this is enough to conquer the greatest of challenges. Let's get back to the action. Back to the zombies for a defense level. We've had enough pheasant feathers for the complete outfit for a while, but we've been waiting for a crafting task to complete it. Happy to make do with one item in the meantime. A quick Black Knight kill task. Chop chop! Then it was a few trips down to caves and sewers for a defense level, skeletons and a big frog. Then back to Lumbridge for smithing and a goblin kill. With all the forestry, we got a few clue nests. Here's a successful beginner one. The variety of tasks continues, albeit ones we've had plenty of times before. Smithing, pickpocketing and 2 types of goblins. But as we arrive at our objective for this episode, the forestry tasks soon come back. A final gift from the forestry though, from a random event, some beekeeper's gloves. With 334 objectives completed in this chunk, and 334 tasks outstanding, it's time to bring this episode to a close. Those completed tasks bring us to almost 60% cumulative probability of a roller chunk task. With only 12 tasks completed though, the actual probability of a roll has not come down very much at all. That contributes to the drop in the curve. With 85 tasks able to be completed without a level requirement, some with long odds though, there are still opportunities to bring down the odds on a roller chunk. Progress has been made with 43 levels gained in total. Hunter is now level 10, a gain of 6 levels. As the reward from both the lamps and forestry event increase with levels, they are more than keeping up with the experience required. I'm hopeful that we will be nearly ready for Poro Poro soon after we gain an entrance. Woodcutting is only 10% of the way to 99, so we have plenty of room to continue the forestry grind before it feels truly wasteful. Next episode we'll continue the grind, and who knows, maybe the roller chunk task will roll and we can move on.